What's up, guys? Let me load some giveaways in here and we'll get rocking and rolling. So we got a full case of hobby today. Oh, those were fun, Cap K. Is he still selling them? I just randomly walked into his stream and I was like, "Oh my god, this guy's got starting lineup figures sealed." And he had a bunch of battle arena people. Like I'll take them all. Keep running them for like $10. Oh, he did a Griffey? Dang. I hate I missed that. I was glad I got the bow and I got the Jerry Rice, Troy Aikman. Dang. Sounds like he's got more. He's going to do another show. Oh, Marino too. Dang, he has some good ones. Yeah, I definitely bookmarked his stuff. Love those starting lineups. Bring back so many memories. All right, guys, giveaway for a couple. I got a ton of plays. I'm going to give them all away today. A lot of short print plays from Griffey. Overextended double edge flip. I went for 1,500. Seemed about on point. The fire was a steal. He got a good deal on that one. We're going to do a squad break today. Pick your squad. They are all loaded up. You can pre-bid on them. Every spot is going to have 2 heroes. Most of them are 1 featured and 1 base, but there are some spots that have 2 featured heroes. And then, of course, the all play spot, which is going to have every play from the case, is yours. Feel free to throw out requests if there's anybody you want me to run as one of the first people. I certainly can. Might take me a minute to find them, but I will do my best to comply. See, Gronk, Cutback, Miracle, Reptilian, Haley's Comet, Swervin. So I tried to group as many of these as possible as teammates. Some of them didn't always work out, so I did positions as well. So you might see, 2 defensive players or 2 wide receivers, or it's like 2 Cowboys, 2 Patriots, whatever. All right, I think I saw a Cutback Miracle request. Here we go. Let's go 15 seconds on these. This is Barry Sanders and Jahmyr Gibbs inspired as Miracle. You get the Detroit running back combo right here. Gronk, Brock. Yes, the tight end machine right there. The greatest tight end of all time and the soon-to-be greatest tight end of all time. Moose Knuckles. Nice grab. Let me see if I can find the Gronk. Gronker. All right, I saw Kurt Locker, Calf Roper right here. Moose is Daryl Johnston, old school fullback for the Cowboys. All right, so we got Calf Roper, Kurt Locker, couple of running backs here, Eric Metcalf and Kurt Warner. Not the quarterback Kurt Warner, the running back Kurt Warner. Whoa, what happened there? $2. Everyone fell asleep. Dang. I wish I was bidding on that. I don't know. Good deal right there. Deal of the day. All right, Haley's Comet Swervin. Here we go. Charles Haley and Michael Irvin running down below. Full case squad break. You're getting one featured hero, one base hero. Charles Haley signs on card. Troy, great grab. Just trying to find Gronk for you. All right, here we go. Gronk, Brockness. We are up. Rob Gronkowski, and then Brockness inspired by Brock Bowers. Two beast tight ends here. We ought taking down the giveaway. There you go, Crystal. Great take. All right, Fear himself and First Leap. This is inspired by Leroy Butler and Lawrence Taylor. Leroy Butler, inventor of the Lambeau Leap. Let's go Belly Buster for our next giveaway. Nice grab, Champagne. Oh, Champagne was up buying nukes this morning. Took home a nice Griffey today. That was a pretty good deal, I thought, on that Fire Coliseum. Seemed like 100 or 200 under where it maybe should have been, but I think you got a good one. Slaughterhouse I saw. I got to find out who he is paired with. All right, let's go Vinny Verde and Shrouded. Couple of nice quarterbacks here. You got Vinny Testaverde and then Shrouded, inspired by CJ Stroud. On a full case of hobby here. I think I saw Troy requesting Merlomes as well. Chris, great grab. All right, here's the Slaughterhouse Polka Dot. Huge spot right here. Puka Nakua, 200 power potential, signs on card, and then you've got Slaughterhouse as his running mate today. Inspired by Webster Slaughter. Puka Nakua should draw good demand out of this one. Got a full case opportunity at some 200 power level cards. I got you on Joe Cool. Crystal, nice grab. All right, here we go. Dwight Noyes and Merlomes. Big spot here. You not only get Dwight Stevenson signs on card, insane artwork on Dwight Noyes, but you also get Merlomes. That is inspired by Pat Mahomes, one of the most desirable base heroes in the product. In the cover, feature hero of the next release. It's going to be a good one. Troy, great grab. All right, huge spot. Joe Cool Reptilian. Joe Cool inspired by Joe Montana. Highlighted hero. Big power potential with him. And then you get Reptilian, who has some of the best artwork and has become a fan favorite of late. Feel like people are loving Reptilian. He's kind of like the new Scary or the new Rook. Just great artwork. People love animals as well. Screw Crew, nice grab. All right, let's go with a couple Browns. How about Afterburn Judkernot here? Bernie Kosar inspired, and then Quinshon Judkins, another one with just crazy good art. People love the art of Judkernot. He's been a big chase as well. Judkernot Afterburn coming off. All right, Allen Wrench and Water Slide. 2 running back combos. Marcus Allen, featured hero, signs on card, and then you got Ricky Waters. Ricky Waters played for the Seahawks, the Niners, the Eagles. He was a great RB back in the day. And Notre Dame, you know Bo. Great grab. Amigo 1 and Jay Jetta. Dan Degg takes the giveaway down. So this is Justin Jefferson inspired J Jets. And then Amigo 1 is Mark Jackson, signs on card as a featured hero. All right, emergency shutdown. Next short print play going up in the giveaway. I think I saw a Samurai Mike request. Let me see if I can pull him up. Samurai Mike and the Galtfather, 2 old school bears here. This is 2 featured heroes, so no base hero in this spot. Both of these guys sign in the product. You can get Willie Galt and Mike Singletary autos out of this case. 2 bears. 2 featured heroes. Samurai Mike and the Galtfather. Who's got better artwork between these two? Galtfather or Samurai Mike? DW. Nice take. All right, another couple running backs here. High jump. You guys think Mike, huh? Ooh. High jump and K-Mac. So this is another double featured spot. Alonzo Highsmith and Kevin Mack both sign. I love High Jump's artwork. I think he's underrated. I think he's got some really cool art going on in this one. Old school Houston Oilers running back. How many people were around when the Oilers were around? And Kevin Mack, part of that nice backfield. Him and Eric Metcalf out in Cleveland. Let's go with Bank Robber and Dartboard. New York Giants in the house. Oh, Earl Campbell was a machine. I'd love to see an Earl Campbell highlighted Boba card for sure. I got you on Timmy. K-Mac has been popping out everywhere. Did K-Mac choose you, Mrs. Troy, as his caretaker? I think we ran Calf Roper earlier. This is Jackson Dart inspired and Carl Banks as a featured hero. Dallas. Great take. Let me get Timmy up for you. Timmy. He comes with Shadow Strike. So Shadow Strike inspired by Devontae Adams. One of the greatest receivers of our generation. And then Tim Brown, Heisman Award winner, Notre Dame, old school Raider legend. He signs in the product too. He is Timmy. playing the saxophone. So you get one feature, one base here. DJ, nice grab. All right, let's stick with the Raiders. How about Howitzer and Genetic? That's Howie Long on-card autos from Howie Long, and you get Ashton Genty inspired Genetic. 2 Raiders, 1 spot. Howitzer Genetic is up. Green light, says Bayou. You want the Bayou, right? Nice grab, Dallas. All right, green light and Bayou. We're going Bengals now. Bengals time. Here we go with green light as Harold Green on card autos. Paired with Jamar Chase. Maybe the best receiver in the league. I don't know, his LSU teammate Justin Jefferson is up there too. It's between one of those two guys. Nice grab, black line. All right, Mountain Drew. Mountain Drew and Warp. Nice quarterback combination right here. Warp is one of the highest powered base heroes. He is inspired by Lamar Jackson. Then you got Drew Bledsoe as Mountain Drew. He's a featured hero, signs on card. Double quarterback spot. Love Mountain Drew's artwork. He's got the Oregon Trail thing going on. And you might just get a Brokeback Mountain impersonation if we pull one of his cards today. A little extra incentive. DW, nice grab. All right, how about some Panthers here? Keykeeper McVillan. Luke Kuechly, great linebacker for the Panthers. He's in the Hall of Fame. Signs on card. And then you got Tet McMillan inspired McVillan. His artwork is tough. He's going to have a great year this year too. DJ, nice take. All right, let's go Seattle time. 2 Seattle quarterbacks here. Dave Craig, Sam Darnold as Darnold. Dave Craig signs. He's a featured hero and sounds like a super cool guy. Krieghock and Darn Old. All right, let's go overextended. Another short print play going up in the giveaway. Hannibal's Best. Nice grab. Any other requests I missed? I'm just going random order here. How about Machine Gun and Youngblood? Another dual quarterback spot. We got Jim Kelly, featured hero, signs on card. And he's paired with Youngblood. That is Bryce Young inspired Panthers quarterback. He came on towards the end of the year. What's up, Texie? All right, I see the Nigerian Nightmare requests. Crystal, I gotcha. Young Gunner, says Dr. Shavance. Yeah, I gotcha. Let me run that Breeze spot for him real quick, and then I'll get Nigerian Nightmare. All right, Breezes and Abear, 2 Saints quarterbacks. Drew Brees, signs on card, featured hero, massive potential. And then Bobby Abear. I've heard a lot of people pronounce this guy's name incorrectly. It is Bobby Abear. And that is why he is called A Bear. It is not A Bear. It is not Hebert. It is A Bear. You got it. Nice grab. All right, let's go Nigerian Nightmare. One of my favorite cards in the set. Looking like Freddy Krueger. We got two Chiefs here. Yeti, one of the best tight ends of all time, inspired by Travis Kelce. And then Christian Okoye signs on card as the Nigerian Nightmare. And man, he looks like Freddy Krueger on it. That's right, Bayou. They are not. He was a Falcon, too, for a minute. Champagne Pro, nice grab. All right, how about a couple of Giants here? Filament and Scatter. Phil Simms signs on card as Filament. His art is so cool, too. It looks like He-Man. And then you got another sick artwork. Scatter, inspired by Cam Scatabo, Giants running back. I think he's going to have a nice year, too. They got a beefed up O-line for him. Crystal, great grab. Any requests I've missed? All right, how about these two running backs? Incredible Falk and the Buttman. Marshall Falk, the Marshall Plan. You know him as his Colts days, his Rams days, the greatest show on turf. And then Buttman, inspired by Marion Butts. He was a beast of a back for the Chargers. Dude was huge. Young Gunner Shuffler, I gotcha. Nice spot right there. Young Gunner and Lawman. Steve Young on card autos as Young Gunner. He's one of the highest powered heroes in the set. And then Lawman, inspired by Trevor Lawrence. Shuffler, and then Friday. Want to see some Debo in the house. Young Gunner and Shuffler. Lawman's got cool art this go around. Sometimes blonde hair, sometimes blue hair. Gotta love the little details that the Battle Arena team puts on some of the artwork. Hey, I'm still here. I'm not dead. We just renamed the channel because there's going to be some other people streaming with us. And so I felt like we needed to sort of have a bigger umbrella for the channel name, but I'm still Mr. Hop. I'm still here as always. Not going anywhere. Shuffler Muffin Man. Here we go with two quarterback combos. We got Jim McMahon signs on card, that punky little quarterback. And then we've got the Muffin Man, Baker Mayfield inspired. Oh, Browns, what you could have had with Baker Mayfield. We got on the giveaway. Hannibal, nice grab. All right, let's go Friday. Friday, let's see, where is he at? Couple wide receivers here, Seal Argent and Friday. Nice combo. I got Boom coming up next. And let's get some more play. Actually, let's do a card. We'll do D-Harp in the next giveaway. Crystal, nice grab with Seal Argent Friday. Time for Boom. This is Boomer Esiason. You out in Vegas this weekend? And I need to get this giveaway going for the D-Harp Brawl. D-Harp Brawl going up. So Boomer Esiason signs on card, and then you got Warden inspired by Cam Ward. I think Cam Ward's going to have a nice year too. Dr. Javance. Nice grab. All right, how about Boz and Barreler, 2 Seahawks. Brian Bosworth, featured hero, signs in the product. And then you've got Barreler inspired by Cooper Kupp. Boz and Barreler are up. You know Bo, great grab. All right, Icky McArmy Knife, couple of running backs here. So Icky does not sign, well, he did, but his autos are not in the product. He does still have some really nice cards. He is sort of a highlighted hero, if you will. So he's got higher power level cards. And then you got McArmy Knife, inspired by Christian McCaffrey, one of the best backs in the league. When healthy, might be the best back in the league. In San Fran. Duffy, nice take. All right, Man O' War and Scary, 2 Commanders. Charles Mann signs on card, and then we've got Scary Terry, inspired by Terry McLaurin. Absolutely sick artwork on both of these guys. Coming off at 40. Great grab, champion. Nice take. All right, TD and quads. 2 backs here. We got Tony Dorsett inspired. He signs on the card. He's a featured hero. And then you've got quads inspired by Saquon Barkley. Saquon's a beast. No doubt one of the best backs in the league right now. And Tony Dorsett was a great running back. Archangel Raphael. Great grab right there. All right, how about Monk and Braun? 2 wide receivers here. I got you shrouded. We got Art Monk, signs on card. He's also got an 8-bit alt art. And then you've got Braun inspired by A.J. Brown, the newest New England Patriot. Can't wait to see what him and Drake May get to do together. Baller, nice take. All right, we're half full, guys. Here we go on goggles. Goggles and Philippa. We got 2 Rams. Goggles is Eric Dickerson. Yep, he sure was. And then Willie Anderson. Flippa, inspired by Willie Anderson. Did you know most receiving yards in one game, the record goes to Flippa? 336 yards on 15 balls. How about that day for a fantasy team? I think if you had him on your fantasy team then, although fantasy football wasn't that big then, you would have won that week. All right, undrafted Wrecking Ball and Jacks in the Box. So this is Gary Clark. He signs on card. And then JSN inspired Jacks in the Box. One of the best receivers in the league here. Nice little combo. Undrafted Wrecking Ball's art is so sick too. That is Gary Clark. Screw Crew taking it down. Biscuit and the Bison. All right, 2 Bills. Cornelius Bennett, he signs. He's a featured hero. And then Josh Allen inspired Bison. Couple of Bills here. Love Bison's new upgraded artwork. You know Bo taking down the D-Hart Brawl. Very nice. All right, how about Carrier and Pepper Spray? Two defensive studs, both featured heroes. So two featured in this spot. Potential at autos as well as higher power cards. Mark Carrier, legendary bear, and then Pepper Johnson from the Giants as Pepper Spray. Both sign on card. I got you, Hook'em. All right, let's get another play giveaway up. Let's go emergency shutdown and overextended. You get both. All right, big spot here. Attack and Moose. We all know Dak Prescott. He goes up to 200 power level. 200 power level attack. Signs on card as Dak Prescott. Huge opportunity to get some big cards in this spot. And then Moose, Daryl Johnston inspired. You know Bo. What a deal. That's a great grab. Quick draw. Quick draw and Jolly Roger. Another two featured spot right here. He was at one point. Well, he wasn't 75, but he was low originally. Yeah, I got you on Dentist. Is a nice spot here. Two featured heroes, both signed in the product. Jolly Roger has been a favorite, and Quick Draw is pretty cool. Mike Quick and Roger Craig. Nice little combo. Did he really? Is that a true story? Wow. I had no idea. I had no idea. I mean, he seems like a good guy, comes from a good family. All right, Dentist, Reindeer Hunter. Two beast defensive ends here. Richard Dent signs on card. He was your Super Bowl MVP of Super Bowl 20. And Reindeer Hunter inspired by Myles Garrett. The newest Ram. The Rams just getting everybody. Everybody going to the Rams. All right, let's go. Terminator and Billiard. Couple running backs here. Thurman Thomas featured, signs on card. Love his artwork. He's like RoboCop. He's become one of my favorites with his new art. And then you got Billiard, inspired by Dalton Hilliard, legendary Saint back as well. Craig, I got Too Tall coming up next. Champion, great grab. All right, Too Tall and the Manster, another dual featured spot. Ed Too Tall Jones signs on card, as does Randy White as the Manster. The Manster's art, some of the best in the set. It is so awesome. He is great with the different weapon types. BF Johnson in the house. Nice grab. All right, let's go Full Moon and Fridge. Get the Fs knocked out. Fridge, MOD. Two defensive beasts. William Perry. Try running the ball when William Perry is on the other side of the offensive line. He signs as the Fridge, and then you got the Minister of Defense, inspired by the great Reggie White, legendary Eagle and Packer here. Oh, thanks, Tex. Took me all night to come up with these guys. I'm always open to suggestions, too, if anybody sees anything that would work better, but tried to make some nice pairings of teammates or at least positions. All right, Full Moon and Helicopter. These guys were quite the pair, the two. Warren Moon and Drew Hill played together. Warren Moon, beautiful artwork. Signs on card. And then Helicopter, he's so cool. That is inspired by Drew Hill. Guy caught a lot of balls from Warren Moon back in the day. All right, let's go Sterling Switchblade. Sterling Sharp, signs on card, featured hero. He's a returner from the Alpha era. And then you've got Switchblade, inspired by Travis Hunter, your two-way dual threat Jacksonville Jaguar, #1 draft pick as well. I got you on hands, Kyle. Great grab right there for 35. I'd take any pairing for 35 in a case break. All right, we want to see hands. This is a big one. Hands is inspired by Jerry Rice. And he's paired with Hammer, inspired by Omarion Hampton. Kick and wing, taking down the plays. Hands inspired by Jerry Rice. You get the base and the featured, and the highlighted. It's almost like a two-hero spot right there. All right, let's go Castler on the next giveaway. Silver Steel Castler. All right, how about Underdog and Eagle Eye? Two quarterbacks. Doug Williams, signs on card, Super Bowl winning quarterback for the Redskins. And then you got Eagle Eye, inspired by Jalen Hurts. Another upgraded artwork. Absolutely beautiful cards coming out for Eagle Eye here. Champagne Pro getting his Eagle. Nice grab. All right, Sack King Chris Cross. Love this spot here. I love the Sack King. Chris Cross has been popular. Sack King is Bruce Smith. He signs on card. And then Chris Cross, inspired by Chris Carter. All he does is catch touchdowns. CJ Donnie in the house. How about Claymore Woodchipper? Inspired by Rod Woodson. This is two featured heroes here. Clay Matthews Jr. from the Browns. Rod Woodson. Also on card autos. Rev Justin, nice grab. Down to 17 spots. All right, let's go Ultimate Weapon DeValta. Two Eagles. Ultimate Weapon. Signs on card. Devonta Smith won the Heisman. Dude was pretty much unguardable in college. And no A.J. Brown there. I think he's going to have a nice uptick in targets. Should have a great year for Philly. You got him and Mekhi Lemon now playing receiver. Now the alerts work. You at the beach. All right, Bus and Furnace. Nice running back combo here. Jerome Bettis signs on card. And then you got Furnace, inspired by Ernest Biner. Justin, great grab. All right, how about Marino and Chainsaw? We're on the Dolphins. Dan Marino signs on card, and then you got Devon Achane. One of the best backs in the league when he's healthy, and has pretty much played without a quarterback his entire career too. Achane will put up some yards in a hurry. Champagne, nice take. Troy of Dallas and Quarterstaff, nice quarterback combo here. Troy Aikman on card autos, featured hero, and then inspired by Matt Stafford is Quarterstaff. Were you listening to Outkast or Wu-Tang? That's all I want to know. Outkast, yes, I love it. All right, we were down to some really big spots here. How about Island Time Hot Rod? Darrell Revis paired with Rodney Hampton. Revis, one of the highest power levels in the set. We all know him from Revis Island. Hot Rod inspired by Rodney Hampton. Legendary Georgia Bulldog, New York Giant running back. Champagne racking up. Let's go with Novocaine. Comes with the Billy CJ halftime spot. So you got Jay Novacek, signs on card. And then the high risk, high reward Billy CJ halftime. I've been seeing the Billy cards pop out recently. Saw a couple of them get pulled. So, hey, maybe today's our lucky day to pull a BJ, a Billy, a CJ, or a halftime card. Oh, yes. That is I've never pulled one, Texie. That is my big chase right now. All right, Emmett, 164 in Shepherd. Cowboys time. Pinch hit takes the Castler down. So you got Emmett on card, autos, featured hero, Shepherd inspired by CeeDee Lamb. John, nice grab, John. Friday, guys, we are doing a 5-case break on Friday. Any Atlanta folks, you guys want to come by, please do. Texie's going to be in the house, maybe CJ Donnie. And we're going to do 5 cases. What's up, Mainly Breaks? 5 cases. Does that get you out of bed on a Friday? I hope so. I think people are going to be off work. Mainly, can't wait to see you guys back on. You guys running tonight? That's right. Jammy's doing some Tecmo Battle Arena. But yeah, we're going to do 5-case Fridays. Better than your $5 footlong. The 5-case Fridays. Oh, sweet. I will make sure to check you guys out. We want to see sweetness, huh? All right. Sweetest of sweet. And Matthew Golden as the Golden Bullet. We got a highlighted, inspired by Walter Payton, and Matthew Golden inspired Golden Bullet. Yeah, 5 is going to be fun. Little July 4th celebration. Big L, nice grab on the sweetest of the sweet. All right, we are down to just nuke spot here. Hitman, Mr. Irrelevant, a couple 49ers, Ronnie Lott, signs on card, and then Mr. Irrelevant inspired by Brock Purdy. Yeah, pre-bids are live for the 5-caser. If you want to get a pre-bid in, go for it. Mainly Breaks, taking it down. Everybody make sure, if you're not following Mainly, please do. Does great shows on Sunday night. All right, who we want to do next? Duke of Denver, Phoenix. How about 2 Denver quarterbacks here? Phoenix inspired by Bo Nix, and man, I love his upgraded art. It is so nice. Pulled a Phoenix gum the other day and just couldn't stop staring at that card. And then Duke of Denver, John Elway on card autos. His cards have been selling like crazy. His steel autos going very, very well on the open market. You know, Bo takes it down. Time for the Sheriff and coin slot. It is so good, Seth. So good. I feel like it's Tecmo's like high definition battle arena and everything else is in 2D. Inspired by Peyton Manning, he is paired with Danny Dimes as coin slot. Sheriff is a highlighted hero as well. Nice grab, BF. All right, let's go with Moss and Rockhead here. Randy Moss, one of the biggest spots on the board. Signs on card, paired with legendary Viking Chris Dolman. Yeah, it makes him feel a little bit like OG almost. Like when you look at him, you can say, oh, that looks like a first series set. Gives it a little more, I don't know what the right word is for this, but it gives it a little more antiqueness almost to it, or nostalgia feel to it. Whereas the new stuff, it's like it's like a professional comic book. This looks so good. All right, here we go. Neon and Hot Sauce. Defensive back special here. Sauce Gardner inspired. Hot Sauce, and then you got Neon, my boy Deion Sanders as Prime Time. He is a highlighted hero. We've been fortunate enough to pull a few of his cards, and man, he is high stepping, and they look so good. Love the Neon stuff. Maybe one day we'll get him unmasked. Some Deion autos would be so cool. Card Key, great grab. All right, here we go with 7-ring and Magic Man. 2 quarterbacks, highlighted hero, 7-ring, inspired by Tom Brady, the greatest to ever do it. And Magic Man. How about this one? Another name I keep hearing people say, a little bit weird. This is Don Makowski. The J is silent on the Magic Man. Champagne, great grab. Don Makowski was throwing bullets to Sterling Sharp back in the day, too, in the Packers. All right, let's go run the all play spot, and then we'll hit Cannon. All plays for an entire case. You are you got it, Manly. I don't know if you heard me talking about Bobby Bear earlier, but I've heard some people say Bear or Hebert. I know, right? Major Rob taking down the plays spot. Major Rob, you got a favorite play from Tecmo so far? Well, that's why you're here, Smoonos. That's why you're here. Let me help you with any of that. All right, got a nice, how about a dartboard up in the giveaway next? Hard to pick one. Yeah, I gotcha. Hey, knowing is half the battle, right? All right, let's go with Bojax and Cannon. Team Raiders here. Of course, it's Bo Jackson and then Rich Gannon right there. Oh, you got to keep the good plays on the low. Oh, thanks, Seth. We'll see you later. Everyone jump into Seth's show at Mainly Breaks tonight. I eat pressure for breakfast, Tex. Let's get it. Fridge full of pepper spray. I love it. All right, here we go. Box 1 of 6. We'll keep the giveaways going. Empty box. 5 caser on Friday. Pre-bids are live. Pick your hero. Yeah, you can go ahead and bid on anybody. Anybody you want. All right, guys, here we go. Got an OBF to start. Furnace, Shadow Strike, and a 105. That is Buttman on the OBF. I will read out any short printed plays as well. Chainsaw is so cool. He looks like Deadpool to me. Decal, nice grab. All right, next giveaway is going to be this code card and overextended. Got a helmet in here. McVillain. Barreler. 95 Brawl. That's going to be Shadow Strike on the Helmet Brawl. Inspired by Devontae Adams. There we go. Philippa, Ernest, and Quarterstaff on the Red Brawl. Put our brawls up towards the top. 80s Rad. Bayou, Brockness, 115 Rad Steel. That is Warden. Inspired by Cam Ward on that Steel Rad. Play 40 front load. Steel weapon play. Merlome's Miracle. We got a Steel Auto 155 Steel Auto here. Ultimate Weapon. There we go. That is Randall Cunningham on card auto. 155 Steel. Ultimate Weapon on the board early. Yeah, that's a good one to get. I only have a few mags with me today. I'll get them transferred to a mag before shipping. Ooh, play 2, risky draw. Flip a coin. If it lands on heads, draw 2 plays. If tails, you get -10. How do we feel about that play? 50% shot at drawing 2 plays for 1 hot dog. SSP play 2. Barreler, Rockhead, 75 Brawl, Magic Man. Inspired by Don Makowski. We go helmets. Reptilian Miracle. Ooh, a 160 Brawl. This is big. 160 Brawl. Highest Brawl you can get here. It's going to be a big, big hero. It's going to be a highlighted or a featured. And it's going to be one of the bigger ones. And it's going to be neon. Oh, look at Prime Time. The 160 Brawl helmets. There we go. Neon coming out early. Love to see that. You got it. Congrats on that hit. Card key. Taking the neon. Box 1 off to a good start. Love to see Prime Time. I only have 5 mags right now with me today, so I'll get those transferred to mags before sending out. Clutch Time takes down the giveaway. I'll get another one up here in a sec. Hammer Quads. 130 Steel. That's dartboard. Inspired by Jackson Dart with the RC shield. Got a sore thumb. Golden Bullet. Hot Sauce. Brawl 115. J Jets. Inspired by Justin Jefferson. Best receiver in the league. J Jetta. Sore thumb. Judd Kernot shrouded in a glow 105. That's going to be first leap. Nice little Packers color match. Play 34. Come on, 6. Crisscross Ice. Judd Kernot on the steel and Hammer on the brawl. 2 get 10. You get plus 10 in this battle and the next on that one. Helicopter, Jacks in the box. 130 brawl, Samurai Mike on the board. There we go. Inspired by Mike Singletary. 130 brawl, another featured, making an appearance. Yeah, Samurai Mike's cool. His 8-bit is insane. McVillain, Brockness, and Magic Man. Oh, DJ. That's how it happens sometimes, unfortunately. 110 Silver Steel Youngblood. Inspired by Bryce Young. Steel Flipper. Oh, we got Green Glow in box 1. Case hit here. Although sometimes you see 2 in a case. 135, Swervin. Inspired by Michael Irvin. Swervin Irvin on that nasty Green Glow. It's got the glow nuclear sign on his head too. Yeah, that's a cool looking card. Hot Rod, Dartboard, and we got a News 110 Switchblade. Plate 38. Logo time. J-Jets, McArmy Knife. Ooh, it's a glow logo. 135. J-Jets. Look at J-Jets having a great break so far. Troy had Swervin. Very nice. J-Jets 135 glow. Sweet looking card right there. Scatter Hot Rod and a crisscross on the Silver Steel. Two packs left. Box 1. Box 1 starting out pretty good with a neon ultimate weapon and a green glow case hit. Here comes a Skyline. Lawman. Billiard. Ooh, 185 Skyline. This is big. 185 Fire Skyline right here. We are going to have, oh my goodness gracious, look at that. Breeze us. That is insane. Look at his fire staff right there. So cool, the art on this. Breeze's spot. You are paid on that one. Man, that's going in a slab. I know, right? Beautiful. Look at that. Breeze. That fire. Put him right here. I haven't. What's the which one of his cards say Breeze and which ones say Breezes? Have you noticed the difference? Shrouded, Water Slide, and a Glow Moose. Moose on the Glow. 8-bit says Breezes. Interesting that one says Breeze, right? So some say Breeze us and some say Breeze, and there's no rhyme or reason? All right, next giveaway, double edge flip on the short print play. That is interesting, but I guess they already had some cards printed, so they couldn't change the Breezes back. That was a great first box. The Breezes, the Neon, the Green Glow, Samurai Mike. Let's keep it going. See if we can top it. Putting the code card in the giveaway. Philippa, Scatter, and Switchblade on the red. Inspired by Travis Hunter. Furnace, Shadow Strike. We got News, 135 Ice. That's Joe Cool. Been pulling a lot of Joe Cool lately, which is awesome. Both his highlighted and base cards, so nice. 135, Joe Cool on the News Ice. Play 37. All right, Darnold, Switchblade. Ooh, is that Dwight Noise? That is so sick. Dwight Noise on the Silver Steel. Gorgeous. I love his art. So cool. Inspired by Dwight Stevenson. Legendary lineman. It's like almost like Poltergeist. Look at Troy getting in a couple nice hits early. The White Noise on the Silver Steel. Put him up here in front of those dudes. DeValta, Slaughterhouse. We got a Brawl 105 Barockness. Barockness on the 105 Brawl. Sore thumb. Tight end spot getting a nice hit. Ooh, we got our gum. Here comes a gum. Another case hit. Gums have been about 1 or 2 per case. Not an auto. 155. Braun. Inspired by A.J. Brown on the 155 gum. Baller Barons. Nice hit. Starting to fill up our wall here. Got a logo coming. First Leap Genetic 120 logo. Oh, man, look at that shrouded. That is a beauty. The shrouded cape. So, so nice. 120 steel shrouded on the logo. Shrouded's new art. One of my faves. Pinch hitter, next man, and stainless. Got a red scoreboard. 130 Brawl, Craig Hawk. Inspired by Dave Craig. You got it, Rick. On the 130 Brawl scoreboard. Our first scoreboard of the day. And another featured. Shepherd, Slaughterhouse, 140. This is a steel auto. Is that Sterling? It is Sterling. Look at that giant signature. Sterling Sharp on the 140. Steel auto. Beautiful sig too. Love how these guys signed their full names so nicely too. This is it's not like Topps and Panini autos where you get like a couple of initials. These guys are really, really putting it on there. Got him in the ultimate weapon. We'll put the autos down here. All right, let's get another giveaway up. Let's do double-edged flip. Hot Rod, Warp, and Scary Terry on the Brawl. OBF, Phoenix, Quarterstaff. Ooh, 160 Fire. We got another featured. Another featured hero. And it's a 160 Fire. We got Man O' War. What a card. His art is so cool. Inspired by Charles Mann. The Man O' War on that orange battle foil. That is so cool. I love his art. He's like a villain in Pirates of the Caribbean. Put him up there with the oranges. Champions cards. Nice grab. Youngblood, Helicopter, 115 Brawl, Reindeer Hunter, inspired by Myles Garrett. 80s rad coming. Friday, ice. Quarterstaff. Oh, rad hex. Oh, 140 rad hex. This is going to be awesome. This is going to be so nice. 140 rad hex. It's a bear. Wow, look at that with his beads. He's got the beads coming off. What a card. That is gorgeous. Look at that thing. Herbert. No, A Bear. It is Bobby A Bear. Not the Herbert. That is so cool. Who had that spot? B. Susco. Look at that. Breeze and A Bear in the same spot. Both getting hits right there. How about that Saints combo? You like the Saints, man. That's a couple of nice ones right there. Beauty. Man, what a case so far. And we're only on box 2. Nuts. So wild. Gonna be in for a good one. Of Bobby Abear. Yeah, not many cards better than a Hex Rad right there. Steel 115 Warden. Inspired by Cam Ward. And you got play 20 or 31. Keep it simple. You get plus 25. Dr. Chavance hitting the Warden a few times. Helmets. Yeti. Magic Man. 135. Underdog. Feel like Underdog is one of those like almost guaranteed to hit every break. 135 steel. Inspired by Doug Williams. Underdog. This little fox costume. That was one of your autos you hit? Flip a furnace and hammer on the silver. Play 30, 5-dog draw. Kicking wing, taking down the double-edged flip play. Eagle Eye. Got a glow 110 Rockhead. Love Rockhead's glow right there. Such cool art on him. It's like the glow thing. All right, let's give away a Griffey Cyber Pack code here. Radioactive Fruity Pebbles. Nice. Only the lime flavor. Bayou. Brockness. 130 Skyline Ice. Swervin'. Nice break for Swervin'. We got the Skyline Ice coming out as well as that green glow. Well, that Dallas Cowboys spot. There you go. Nice Swervin'. Troy, killing it today. Ooh, a 30 case rip and do it by parallel. That'd be insane. Could you imagine the featured skylines that came out of a 30 caser? Hammer quads. Glow billiard. That's a cool billiard card. Spots would have to be like $1,000. Probably more than that. $5,000 a spot for 30 case break with 10 spots. Water slide, Joe Cool. Sore Thumb 105, Shepherd. Cowboys. Got a Cowboys Saints battle going on today. Add in a few Eagles too. All right, last pack of box 2. McArmy Knife, Water Slide, and Braun. Here we go. All right, box 3 time. That's right. Always a good thing. Killing it. Scary A-Bear and a coin slot red. Play 21, target acquired. Yeah, definitely worked well for you. Starting to fill our wall up on box 2 only. Hot Rod, Lawman, Fire 130. Oh, quads. Sick. The Eagles heat continues. Inspired by Saquon Barkley. Quads on the Fire. Sore Thumb. Somebody was asking for Fire Sore Thumbs earlier in that 115 to 160 range. Archangel, nice grab. Moose, MOD, 125. That's Bayou. Inspired by Jamar Chase, the 125 steel. I think he got a power boost from Alpha Update. I believe his steel was a 120 on the silver. 115 was his low. ACOS taking the giveaway down. Genetic Yeti. Ooh, we got an ABF Brawl. Oh, 160 ABF. This is a 160 ABF Brawl. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Is this who I think it is? Who's got the mossed spot? Wow, what a bomb. Inspired by Randy Moss. That is an Alpha Brawl battle foil right there. Absolute gorgeous card. Oh, Champagne has that? Nice, Champagne. Kicking butt today. Yes. Mossed. 160 Brawl. ABF. This case has been great so far. Not even halfway through box 3. Here we go. Let's put this one up. Eagle Eye, Barreler, Ice News. Oh, 145. Is that Novocaine? It is Novocaine. Jay Novacek inspired. He's in that same spot with the halftime. And CJ and Billy. Beautiful. Novocaine 145 Ice. DW, nice hit. Helmets. Billiard, Shrouded. We got a Fire Helmets, 105. Buttman on the... Oh, look at that grill. That grill is just on fire. Cooking some butts. Inspired by Marion Butts. Hannibal, nice grab. Fire Buttman, what a cool card. Water Slide, Chainsaw. Whoa, 170 steel auto. This is big, 170 steel. This is going to be a big hero. Who we think? Duke of Denver? Who we calling on this one? No. No. Oh, man. Have a break. Drew Brees. My God. The Brees break spot. This spot is having a day. Man, B. Susco, you absolutely made the good decision to get in before church. That is nice. On card, Drew Brees auto to go with the A-Bear Hex. And yeah, he sure did. And it worked. That's sick. Put that giveaway over here. Nice auto right there. We got Breeze, Sterling, and Ultimate Weapon so far. 3 good names. Billiard, Water Slide, and Genetic on the red. Reindeer Hunter. Brawl 125. Claymore. Inspired by Clay Matthews Jr. on the Brawl helmets. Claymore. Our second featured helmets. Reb Justin. Nice hit. Coin slot, Golden Bullet, and Rockhead on the silver steel. 1, 9, and 16. All right, we got play 2. Hopefully we get that. Play 2's been the shortest print so far. I feel like 1 comes out a decent amount. At least I've seen it a decent amount. Hopefully we get one for you today. Barreler. Ice Skyline 115 quarterstaff. Matt Stafford. Skyline per box so far. Quarterstaff inspired by Matt Stafford going up. Milk Trucks takes down the giveaway. Oh, I gotcha. Youngblood, A-Bear, Glow 110, Lawman. Yeah, isn't 1 a gum play? Sticky? I think it's called Sticky. Which it seems rare because usually aren't the super short prints like they're kind of like weapon agnostic. They're not usually focused on a weapon. Let's go over committed in the giveaway here. How many people you see have gums in their deck, Rob? Yeah, I didn't think there was a lot. OBF, Helicopter, Jax, 125, Eagle Eye. That's tough. Inspired by Jalen Hurts on that orange battle foil. The Fire Wings look so good. Look at the Eagles. Eagles coming out like crazy. McVillain, Brockness, 135, Timmy. Inspired by Tim Brown. The 135 Brawl. There you go. Yeah, Texie's killing it today, right? He's doing a good job. Gets an A+. There you go, DJ. Nice hit. Timmy. That's our first featured Brawl. Yeah, he's not an easy pull. Not an easy pull. 80s Rad. Magic Man. Steel Rad. 1. Oh, it's a 95. That is first leap. Inspired by Leroy Butler. Yeah, he does look cool on the Rad. I like the first leap cars. Judd Kernot, Hot Rod. We got a Silver Steel 125. That is Reindeer Hunter, inspired by Myles Garrett. I don't blame him. I would have too. Those were a pretty good price. I mean, you were getting a featured hero play 12, Rob. I don't think that was one of the ones you needed for the set, but it's a super short print. Yeah, for a combo spots. Hey, Crystal got a spot for $2. Gotta love that. Go play 12 on the board. Overflow tax. How about that? Recover 3 dogs for 0 cost. That is insane. Is this like you must have this in your deck? What's the catch here? If you have more dogs than your opponent after you've recovered, you discard a play, but still. Yeah, at worst you have to discard a play, but you're still getting 3 dogs for nothing. That's crazy. I haven't read that play yet. That's a great one. Yeah. That is a great one. Red scoreboard. Dartboard. Scatter. 95 coin slot. Inspired by Danny Dimes. Play 36. Coin slot, such a great name for him. Almost perfect. No sweetness yet, but we're hunting. See if we can do it. I think we got a green and silver logo. It's a 125. That is Miracle. Inspired by Jahmyr Gibbs. Yeah, play 12 is awesome. I'm definitely going to need that one too. Red or the green and silver. Stinky Pinky takes down the overcommitted play. Play 34. You got it. Sword Thumb. Switchblade. Furnace. 130 steel. Oh, it's the Galt father. Inspired by Willie Galt. On that steel Sword Thumb. Galt and Samurai both coming out on the Sword Thumbs. DW. All right, code card and belly buster. You get both here in this next giveaway. I'm excited to play with a lot of these plays. I'm looking forward to seeing that DBS. Furnace on the brawl. There's so many of them, too. All right, here we go. Box 4. Silver Steel. Brockness. Hammer. 125. Jay Jetta. Have a break. Jay Jets. He's been everywhere. Barreler, Rockhead, and Lawman on the brawl. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. I need to fine-tune my deck again. I've been playing in Cursives League, which is no HTD, no bonus plays. There's a gold coin. And I've been playing in the Checklist League, but they're almost over. Fire gold coin. Oh, it's a 185. Oh, 185 gold coin fire. This is huge, folks. This is huge. Julio says it's Nigerian Nightmare. I feel like it's a guy that we've been pulling a lot of. All right, we ready? Gold coin 185 fire. We got a mag card. It's Joe Cool, none other than inspired by Joe Montana on the highlighted gold coin 185. What a bomb. Screw Crew, that is huge. What a great card right there. Nice hit. Pair him with Breezes. Two 185s right there up front. Here we go. Sick hit. Congrats on that one. Yeah, that's nasty. Oh, Reptilian Miracle. 95 Brawl. It is Shepherd. Inspired by CeeDee Lamb. Joe Cool. What a break. Logo. Shrouded. Golden Bullet. Ice logo. 140 wood chipper. There we go. Inspired by Rod Woodson. The ice logo. Play 31. Keep it simple. That one comes out a lot. Sword Thumb. Hot Sauce. McVillain. It's Hot Rod. Go Fish. Taking down the code card and the play. Yes, I should be. I'm 4-2. So I think I will still make the top 12 at 4-2. 115 steel McArmy knife. I guess, is there one more week in checklist, or was this the last week? Okay, then I'm 5-2. All right, 5-2 then. Below on it. Because I know I've only lost twice. 110 Youngblood on the blow on it. I lost to Matthew Cantrell, and I lost to Talonflame. Those are my 2 L's. Yeah, those guys are both good. Talonflame. I think Talonflame claims a lot of TCG. Oh, I heard about that. That shouldn't count as a loss, right? That's tough. Lost to Matt. Yeah, Matt, didn't he tie with Seatown? Or did he beat Seatown in the finals? Yeah, he's great. We were playing 115 Glow Shepherd. Have a great break. We talked so much, we played for 3 hours because we just kept chatting it up. Ooh, third game battle by 5. That's so hard, Rob. Dang. So that your only loss was to the guy that was cheating. Blue ice. First blue ice of the case. That's how rare these are. 110. Oh, man. What a break for Shepard. So you're 5-2 also? John killing it in that Shepard spot today. Got a brawl here. Magic Man, Darnold, and Scary Terry. Okay, 6-2. That must be what I am then. Because I just played yesterday against Matt. Sore Thumb, McArmy Knife, Water Slide, and Rock Head, inspired by Chris Dolman. Braun, Flippa, 120 scoreboard, Miracle. Jameer Gibbs inspired on that Miracle Steel. Moose getting a couple of miracles today. Scatter Furnace, 145 Steel Auto. Oh, that's gorgeous. What a great SIG. Our autos have been money today. Full Moon. He beat me 2-1. I won the first one. He won the last two. Full Moon. That is so nice. Baller Barons. Nice hit. He's got a nice signature too. And on the silver, it looks great. Look at these autos, man. We got 3 quarterback autos and Sterling Sharp. Breeze, Ultimate Weapon, Full Moon, and Sterling. Play 31 again. Yeah, this case has been fun. Still have 2 more boxes, too. I got more plays to give away. Let's go emergency shutdown and a code card. Giving away all these Griffey short print plays. Shadow Strike, Flippa, and Shadow Strike on the Brawl. You think 6-2 gets the bye? I'm in the finals of Cursives League. It's Gem Mint versus me. We got to play tomorrow. Oh, 185 Steel. This could only be one person, right? A 185 Steel. This case just keeps getting better and better and better. Polka dot on the 185 steel logo. Steel helmets, I should say. 185, that's going to go mag. Our third 185 of the break right there. What a card. Puka going up that 185. We're working on it. '80s rad. Switchblade, Muffin Man, 135, Amigo 1, inspired by Mark Carrier. That might have been the $2 spot, Amigo 1. Can't remember who it was. KSH, nice hit. Moose, First Leap, and Philippa. Don't see a ton of Philippa. Silver Steel. Genetic Water Slide. Joe Cool on the fire. Looked like something a little special. Play 33. One or the other. Barreler, Merlomes, and Miracle. All right, here we go. Box 5. Let's keep this thing going. Orange, Chainsaw, Billiard, 90 orange Slaughterhouse. Nice little color match for the Browns, too. Hey, Zach. Very nice. KSH. I saw you get a tag earlier. Yeah, I think you got a few. A-Bear. Water Slide, Reindeer Hunter, and Merlomes on the red brawl. Nice color match for the Merlomes. Nice hit, Troy. Barreler Silver Golden Bullet. Only fire. All right, Code and Belly Buster going up in the next one. '80s Rad, Muffin Man, Moose. Ooh, 75. There's Moose on the Brawl Rad. Yeah, the end zones look good. They replaced the headliners, right? Or the grillins and chillins. Hands, Eagle Eye. 120 Brawl, Joe Cool. Totally underappreciated. MOD 85 Silver Moose. Yeah, maybe we'll get him in a future set. All-Star would be great. I'd love to see autos of him. Yeti, Hammer, and Buttman Ice. Frosty Times. Whatever happened to Frosty Tokes? I haven't seen Frosty Tokes in a while. He used to be around quite a bit. Cannon, DeVolta, 90 Steel News, Golden Bullet. Still around? Slaughterhouse, Warden, and First Leap on the 95 Steel. Remember, guys, Friday, 5-caser. Pick your hero. Spots are up for pre-bid now. Going to be a fun break on Friday. We're going to do breaks every day this week. 105 Steel coin slot. So let me ask you guys, do you like the Duo 1 case or 1 spot 2 case? Let me put a poll up on that. Curious what everyone thinks. All, yes. Bison, Warden, scoreboard. Oh, 155 steel scoreboard. The Bajas. Very nice. Brian Bosworth as the Boz. $155 steel scoreboard. You know Bo. Nice hit. Furnace, Scary. Ooh, orange auto, fire auto, 140 fire. That is 19 out of 50. Wood chipper. Go Rod Woodson on card auto and that fire auto. He's got a crazy sig too. You got it, Julio. Nice hit on the wood chipper. Rev Justin. All right, let's get another giveaway up. Another code. And I think I have more plays. We'll go double edge flipped and a code. A-Bear, Eagle Eye, and Cannon on the red. Helmets, barreler, coin slot. Ooh, 150 brawl. Another big one here. Troy of Dallas. Look at that mean mug and Troy of Dallas on the brawl helmets. 150 power Troy. Nice. Put him right up there. You know Bo. Nice job. Play 37, cold reset. Blow on it. Oh, we got two blow on it's this case. Ice blow on it. Oh, 185 ice. Yeah, the silver coins are nice. I got a nice Dentist Fire silver coin out of a mega box too. I think they're great. I love the gold. I want a deck of those. This is a big one. Another 185, guys. This is our fourth 185 out of this case. Almost one per box. Joe Cool. Oh, my. Joe Cool. We cannot stop pulling Joe Cool highlighted. What a card. Wow. Joe Cool. Nuke spot today. Hits his second highlighted right there. Beautiful. Two highlighted Joe Cools, yeah. Crazy. And the neon. Yep. Slaughterhouse, Hot Rod, and McVillain on the glow. Phoenix, Quarterstaff, 95 Brawl, Shadow Strike on the logo. Play 21. Yeah, box 5, one more left. Still got one more to pull that 101. Youngblood, Helicopter, Ice, Shadow Strike. Shadow Strike having a break. DJ. Yep. Yeah, I'm fire now. On fire now. Friday, Quarterstaff, and Cannon. Gavel of Justice. All right, here we go. Last box. I don't know if the stadiums have an equivalent. Could just be new. Yes, DJ, call it. We need a super on a Sunday. Blue Ice, Eagle Eye. Barockness on the Blue Ice. Little Monsters. Where is CJ? He's out in the ocean. Barreler, Coin Slot, and Judd Kernot on the red. Fail. Yeah, that is about even. Maybe we just we do the single heroes during the week, and then Sunday becomes the dual. All right, overcommitted and a code card in the giveaway. Genetic, Water Slide, Brawl News, 140 Afterburn. Here we go, inspired by Bernie Kosar. A lot of quarterbacks today. It's a quarterback case. Like to see the featured quarterbacks coming out. DW. I'll stop hitting the camera one day. Joe Cool, McArmy Knife, and Buttman on the silver. Youngblood, Helicopter, 105, Braun. Braun's had a good break, too. Yeah, we need a Sack King, don't we? A Sack King 8-bit would be nice right about now. Got an ice scoreboard. Furnace. Yeah, that's one of my favorite cards in the entire set, by the way. That's Sack King. Oof, sorry. Frazier goes down. Ooh, another gum. Second gum. Too much coffee. Ooh, gum auto. Could be. Gum auto. 190 gum auto. Oh, baby. I'm gonna slab this and then turn it over. Ready? You got most of them, not all. Oh, Troy of Dallas. Wow. Man, what a card. 190 Troy, gum auto. Gorgeous. Look at the gum shield. You know Bo. Congratulations. Great hit right there. Man, what a case. We had some crazy cards today. Super high-powered cards. Four 185s and 190. We also got that neon. Pretty much every box had a highlighted. They really, really are. And we get to do 5. Imagine if we have 5 cases like this on Friday. Whoa. DeValta, Slaughterhouse, 140 Fire. Oh, the Manster. So sick. I love the Manster's art. Looking so tough right there. Get run over by him again. Card key, great job. I gotta fix the wire. I keep hitting the wire. Man, Troy had a great break. Too many 185s makes the camera go crazy. Golden Bullet, barreler. Now it's just falling on its own. All right, cord is tied down. Not going to happen again. 120 green light. There you go. There's your green light. He just waited till the end to come out on the rad. Green light. 80s rad brawl. Just going to give you guys a little amusement this morning. All right, last giveaway probably, maybe not. Emergency shutdown and a code card. Swervin, Youngblood, and Ultimate Weapon on the Silver Steel. Wow, have a break. Ultimate Weapon, great spot. Very nice. Those 155 Silver Steels, too. I definitely would be interested in that card for my deck. Trying to get a Tecmo Silver Steel deck. Champagne, let's make a trade. A-Bear, Phoenix, Quarterstaff. Sore Thumb, Yeti, Magic Man, 130 Steel. Oh, that's Fire, Reindeer Hunter. Inspired by Myles Garrett. Darnold, Switchblade, Muffin Man Steel. Got a Skyline Fire, 110, Mr. Irrelevant. Inspired by Brock Purdy. All right, new top loaders here. Philippa, Scatter, Glow 110, Crisscross. There you go, CJ, Donnie, the Crisscross Glow. Tag that man. Tag that boy. Warden, Hot Rod, and Friday. Play 27, Echoes of the Fallen, the Transformer movie play. Echoes of the Fallen. Moose, First Leap, and Helicopter on the Brawl. Play 28, Bad Chemistry. Gold coin, second gold coin of the case. We got 2 gums, 2 gold coins. Oh, it's a glow. 135 glow, MOD. That is sick. Minister of Defense, Reggie White inspired glow coin. A big card right there. Gorgeous. Craig, nice hit. All right, last pack and then a recap for you guys. Go Fish. We got a logo. Hot Rod. Warp. Steel logo. 135. It is Carrier. Carrier. Rook's uncle on the logo steel. Let's do a recap real quick. One more giveaway. Do a code card. And another play. How about over under from Alpha Update? Yeah, appreciate all you guys for jumping in. We'll be back tomorrow with another 2-caser. And Friday a 5-caser, but let's recap this one first. All right, here we go on our silver steels. Reindeer Hunter. Rockhead, Bayou, Hammer, Warden, Crisscross, Youngblood, Dartboard, Friday, Buttman, Boz on the scoreboard. First Leap, Moose, Golden Bullet, Flippa, Miracle, McArmy Knife, J Jets, Dwight Noise, Ultimate Weapon. 3 featured steel. Our reds, we got Merlomes, Shadow, Scary, Lawman, Coin Slot, Reindeer, Scary, Genetic, Switchblade, Quarter, Hammer, Magic, Timmy. Had a few more here. Helicopter, Barreler, Judd Kernot, Cannon, and Joe Cool. Our glows. Shepherd, Lawman, Billiard, Rockhead, Moose, First Leap, and Crisscross. Let's go to our Sore Thumbs. Reindeer, Brawn, Ice, Shadow, Coin Slot, Rockhead, Hot Rod, Brockness, Quads, J Jets, Shepherd, Samurai Mike, and Galt Father. Logos, Claymore, Buttman, Underdog, Shadow Strike, Manster, and Troy of Dallas. 80s Rads, Warden, First Leap, Greenlight, Moose, Amigo 1, and Abear Hex. So sick. Oranges, Slaughterhouse, Mana War, Eagle Eye, and Buttman. See our logos. Carrier 1. Wood Chipper, Shrouded Shadow, J-Jet's Glow. We had 2 short print plays, play 13 or play 12 and play 1 SSPs. Blue Ice, Brockness and Shepherd. Golden Bullet, Joe Cool, Shepherd, Switchblade, Afterburn, and Novocaine. Skylines, Mr. Irrelevant, Quarterstaff, and Swervin. Craig Hawk on the Brawl. Scoreboard, Coin Slot, Furnace. There's Neon 160. We had an ABF Most Brawl. Miracle on the green and silver. Swervin on the green. Youngblood Blow on it. Gum Brawn. Our autos. Wood Chipper, or Full Moon, Sterling, Firewood Chipper, Ultimate Weapon, and Breeze. And then our bombs. All these 185s. Puka, Breeze, Troy on the Gum Auto. Joe Cool on the Coin Fire. Joe Cool on the Ice Blow on it. All right, guys. I appreciate y'all. Hope to see all of you guys tomorrow. There were 6. The Gum Auto, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 here plus the Gum Auto. Yeah, Gum Auto counts as an auto in the box. All right, let's go raid somebody.